We go overseas to adapt, we go overseas to enhance and develop. So they are coming here to do the same.
Yeah, well, from the time I come, well, the teammates was welcoming, first of all, it made me comfortable and things. So I can't complain about that, but the food is a little bit different from mine, you know, but yeah, still coping with it.
Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to another very special episode. I'm your host Jomar.
I'm Rush.
And this is This or That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions and debates on the internet.
Yes people, before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one. Leave a comment under the video and subscribe to This or That Sports TV. Bro, what else you want them to do?
I want you guys to share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure that each and every one of you guys watching right now can get us 6 subscribers, just 6. Because if each and every one of you guys manage to get us 6 subscribers, you know how many subscribers that will get us by the end of the day?
Yes people, it's Manning Cup team feature time again. How them bro? We're in Spain town.
Spain.
We're up on the Monk Street.
Man.
Yeah, we're at St. JAGO High School.
Yeah man, so what's your name? Rush will attempt to read the matter.
What a time. You don't know that say Labour, Omnia, bin sit. People again, come down the email. Again, I'm sure that I butchered the matter. So somebody please tell me the pronunciation and the translation of that matter.
Yeah, but as I always say, it's not Latin class.
Yeah.
You know, a football school. And we're here to speak about the Manning Cup. And we're going to speak to St. JAGO High School. You know, they've been placed in a zone where they've had some challenges, but I think they've all but secured the best third place and a berth into the second round. Yeah. I want to see what they're about.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I want to talk to the coach about. You know, having a slow start in the Manning Cup and then, you know, getting a turnaround result, you know, at Holy Trinity, you know, embarrassing them. And getting a surprising result at St. Catherine High School. They are below them in the table, beating them. And I feel like that was the one that gave him the extra push to I'd say make it to the second round at this point. Sure. What else would you want to talk to the coach about?
Well, you know, first of all, you know, we touched on it in a post-match interview. We went and saw JAGO play 2 games. We've seen JAGO play 2 games this season. You know, This or That Sports TV out and about working. And we spoke to the coach about recruiting, you know, because there's an unprecedented theme within the St. JAGO High School football team where there's an inclusion of international players. You know, that's a new phenomenon that we've seen in the Manning Cup this year. And St. JAGO is one of the pioneers. I want to touch on that. I want to ask him a few questions about that, so on and so forth.
For sure. I want to see some football play. I want to see the tactics. I want to see some things in their program. So you ready for go, bro?
Yeah, man, youth. Because every time we come out with this long intro, and the people them not feel that. The people them want to see the leather. But by the way, Emil, show them the coach team I train now. Them say the youths are the future, alright?
Let's go.
We're here today, people, the very first interview of a very special feature at St. JAGO High School. The head coach, please introduce yourself, sir.
Garnet Lawrence, as I said, head coach for JAGO High School, Manning Cup team.
Alright, let's kick it right off.
Well, it's about a month before 2 months before the league started. We started a little bit late. Funny enough, I was inclined to other school, but you know, Mr. Simpson called me up and you know said there was a space because Mr. Waite, he left and gone to Woolman. So I took the opportunity because JAGO was always a good school for me. I like the program from a long time now, coaching at Richmond. So we took on the task, and here we are now.
Is there any other special reason why you came to St. JAGO High School? Did you know any of the players or you know, had any affinity for the team?
No, I didn't know the players, but I know their program. I knew their manager very well because he's a mentor of mine. And I've been, as I said, I've been, you know, observing JAGO. We have played them a couple of times well. When I was at Bridgeton, I've been observing them, and I really like their program and the youthfulness. Coming to the school, though, I've learned that it's a very good school. They have won a lot of things, and they are very, very bright kids.
Hey, my name is Daniel Cohen, the captain of the St. JAGO Manning Cup team 2022.
Alright, how long have you been at St. JAGO High School?
From 2016, from first round.
Alright, and you've played at all levels so far?
Yeah, all levels.
Being the captain of this team, what are some of the things that you'd say that you do for this team?
Well, I've been playing Manning Cup third form. So I try to use my experience to help other guys, the younger guys, because it's a very young team. Try to help the younger guys so they can build and develop daily. And even as a player, been playing so long, I try to make my abilities on the field show so they can follow.
Please.
First of all, my name is Marcus Trudeau. I'm from Guyana.
You're from Guyana. You're here in Jamaica, you're here at St. Jago High School. First of all, tell us how did that happen? How did you end up at St. Jago High School?
It was all a scholarship, and first we came up here and we was on a kind of trials and we made the team and so they started the team.
Alright, so a long journey from all the way down there in Guyana to Jamaica. How have you adjusted to the new environment? Probably the weather is slightly different, the food is different. How have you adjusted?
Yeah, well, from the time I come, well, the teammates was welcoming, first of all, it made me comfortable and things. So I can't complain about that, but the food is a little bit different from mine, but yeah, still coping with it and everything else good.
What would you say is your favorite thing about Jamaica so far?
Jamaica, well, playing football, of course, because football I came to play.
My name is Reese Roman and tell my position.
Yeah.
I play centre attacking midfield.
Alright, so top league. Once again, a defender deprived feature. We don't really love it, but we're talking to Reese today. Yeah.
Reese, how long have you been at St. Jago High School?
For 4 years now.
And you've played at all levels so far? You played at Pepsi and Cold 7?
I didn't play Pepsi.
Oh, what caused that? Late bloomer.
Late bloomer.
Oh, yeah. So is it that you weren't good enough to make the Pepsi team at the time?
No, I don't think so, but it was...
You never loved the ball game yet?
No, I always loved the ball game, but at that moment, late bloomer.
How was preparation, considering that you are new to the school? How was it preparing the boys for his very first season, considering that you would not have been familiar with any of them on a personal level?
Very difficult. Good thing about it, I have a very good coaching staff. But it was very difficult at the first, As I said, we started late. That was one, and we knew nothing about the players, as we said. But when we came here, we noticed that we had to change the philosophy a little bit. We had to look at the players. The great thing about it, we went right into camp, and we camped with them for the 1.5 months that we were here. And it was the camping that really developed. And even now, we're still jostling some of the players for the right position or the right formation, or the right system right now at this moment.
Good, so that was the preparation. Coming into the Manning Cup season, you said that St. Jago had a slow start.
Yeah.
Now, what would you attribute that slow start to?
No, the slow start is the job. Getting the job a little bit late, Maybe if we can remember what happened, Mr. Wade left, within the pre-season and gone, and so I got the job a little bit late. But nevertheless, I think the manager did excellent. They really put it together, and the coaches put it together, and the players they took the telling a lot.
Tell us, which position do you play?
Strike.
All right, describe yourself first. Tell us some of your best attributes that you use on a football pitch.
Well, I have speed, I have finishing, I could shoot the ball, so. So, well, basically, you have to map me properly because I will score. I know I will score.
A goal scorer. Then tell us a football player out there, a world football player that you can say you would compare yourself to. Who do you play like?
I wouldn't say play like anybody, but I play like me, but Messi is my baller.
I'm a winger. I play midfield and also a striker.
Alright, give us a player comparison. Which player in world football would you say you play most like?
Mo Salah.
Salah. Solid comparison.
Alright, tell us about some of the personal aspirations that you have for yourself. What do you personally hope to accomplish out of this Manning Cup season?
Well, for me this season, my last year, so I really want to have a good season. It's not going so bad thus far, and I know I can add more goals and more assists to my tally. And after the season, I hope to get some good opportunities. Can go overseas, yeah, because I really want to go overseas and even a college. Yeah, for get a,
Continue to play football.
yeah, and continue my football.
I love to dribble a lot, and I can pick a pass.
Alright, and which world footballer you say that you'd compare yourself to? Who do you play like?
Coutinho.
Felipe Coutinho.
Coutinho type?
Coutinho.
Alright.
Alright, Mr. Coutinho. Speak to us about some personal aspirations. Speak to us about some things that you, Reese, would have wanted to accomplish this season from the Money Cup.
This season,
Yeah.
I wanna get a couple goals, like about 5 to 6.
How many have you gotten thus far?
None.
None yet. You need to get going then.
Well, hopefully I have one more match and the second round to make it to 5 or 6.
What were your aspirations coming into the season? Like let's say in August. What did you expect from St. Jago High School?
Well, we know that the education, they are educated, right? And we wanted to put that to use. You know, a lot of schools, they don't have this. I mean, trust me, at JAGO, these kids are bright. I'm very surprised to see it. And you know, we try to integrate that with the football. It was a little difficult at start because we had to, for days, for weeks, we had to be implementing to them that it's just like the education. You know, it's just like they have 9 and 8 subjects. You know, getting that. I mean, come on, man. Put the football. It's angles. It's tactics. You know, it's tactical. So what we did, we try and get that to them. They adapted well, you know, still learning, and we have good footballers here as well. We have some talented, you know, Jabbar Harris is a very good talented midfielder. The captain Alves is talented as well, you know, so we have some talent as well mixed with the knowledge that they have.
And coach, speak to us about the new phenomena of introducing international players into the Money Cup. That's something that everybody is, you know, crazy about and wants to know what is the catalyst of that. Where did that begin? How did that come about?
All right. At first, as I said, I wasn't with it. When I was a young coach, although I'm still young, you know, I wasn't with it. But I mean, you know, getting to understand it and getting to realize that it's the same thing that happened overseas. You know, we go overseas to adapt, or we go overseas to enhance and develop. So they are coming here to do the same. It was a little collaboration with our management and the country, and they hit it off. You know, more players were supposed to come, but unfortunately, you know, they didn't make the trip. But I mean, with the 2 that is here, I'm really pleased at the level of their discipline, at the level of their ball playing. And I think that is one of the things that got us over the edge. The players seeing them and lifting their talent and lifting their, you know, their exuberance to the level where they are at, or even as close as them. So we really have to give thanks for those players, and it's good. I think it's good for the program. I think it's good for Money Cup and the Costa Cup overall, schoolboy football overall, to get them here, to go over there. You know, it's a blend and it's good for the countries.
Individually, I really want to score at the goals, and also I wanted to win the Money Cup.
Alright, so how many goals did you want to score?
Well, I want to come out as a leading goal scorer. Well, I start late, but I have some catching up to do, and I will catch up the rest of the order for sure. But yeah, I will come out as a leading goal scorer, I know.
All right.
So you guys introduced 2 Guyanese players to your team. How do you feel about that, and how did you help them to settle in Jamaica?
Yeah, Brandon Sonneman and Marcus Tuta, 2 very exceptional players. Really grateful to have them in our team. They're having a very good season so far. Very, very good players, as I said before. Yeah, and we welcome them with open arms.
We're a very good team. We pass the ball a lot, and we have very talented and great players.
That implies that you're 15 years old?
Yes, sir.
Still have cold stage?
Nah,
Oh,
not gonna play goal
not playing codes?
No, sir.
Why not?
because I'm a Money Cup player now.
He's a Money Cup player.
Bigger
so
than
he's not going to
that,
be
bigger
a
than
coach.
that.
Bigger than that.
But don't you think you could help the coach team, captain them, probably lead them to a championship
Yes,
after
but
Money Cup is over?
we're gonna win Money Cup.
So you're going all the way, so you're not
All
going to be
the
able to play coach.
We're not winning.
Understood. All right, and you guys have all but secured a berth to the second round, right? Started slowly, but managed to recover closer towards the end. How far can you guys take it? What will you guys do to build on that second round berth? Or is it just second round and out for St. Jago this year?
No, it's not just second round and out. We really want to win something this year. we want to get some silverware, if it's even one, but want to bring home a trophy this year. And from our pre-season, in our preparations coming up to this point, we always know that we have it in us, and it's just to bring it on the pitch every single game, because on our day we can beat anybody, and we believe that.
Coach, having those two players in the team, what would you say is the difference between those players that wouldn't have been from Jamaica and these boys that grew up in Jamaica, know the system here? And what's the difference? Is it the behavior, the way they play football, their technicals are a bit better? What would you say is the difference?
There is not much difference, but one of the things that I like about them is their determination, and they have a lot of heart. We do have that in Jamaica, and the thing is, JAGO has talent, but these guys come in and showing their talent. It showed JAGO that let's bring out our talent. Our players started to bring out their talent, and it's not as much as different. They're here to learn as well, and they're also learning as well from us in Jamaica. But I really like the collaboration, and they have heart, they're disciplined, they're focused, and they want something out of this.
And tell us, how far will JAGO go? Can St. Jago High School win the Manning Cup this year?
Yes, I know St. Jago can win the Manning Cup. 120% sure about that. And we will win it. Watch and see.
Alright, watch and see, people.
Watch and see.
Our Cup this year.
Of course.
Alright, that's what he's here.
We're gonna go all the way.
JAGO's winning the Manning Cup.
Yes, winning the Manning Cup.
Well, you heard it here, people. JAGO are going to win the Manning Cup. Alright, coach, and lastly, slow start, but you guys have slowly come into your own. How far can JAGO go? Will JAGO at the tail end of the season be competing for the Manning Cup, or is the second round where you guys say bye-bye to the competition?
Wow, it's a slow start. We anticipated a slow start. They are developing, and winning the Manning Cup, it's a tough task. We want to get there. We really appreciate the second round berth as it happens, because we have one match leave to go. But I really appreciate where we are now. And I mean, everything else, it's a bonus. These guys can go the distance, but they have to develop the togetherness. They have to develop the heart, the determination. These are the things that they have to get one time. I mean, there are schools that are already ahead of them right now.
Yeah.
You understand? And we're not kidding ourselves. But I mean, football is a funny thing, once a team decides to become a team and you just play football, it's going to be hard for them to be beaten. And I see JAGO as one of those teams.
And there we have it, people. There we have it.
Alright, the St. Jago High Manning Cup team feature is over, bro. Yeah, we spoke to the coach, spoke to a few players, spoke to one of the international players. And what would you say was one of the standouts, or a couple of the standouts for you in this?
Well, an individual being 15 years old, and he was like, I'm not playing Colts. And that's kind of the mentality that you want to, have in the kids. They want to play above their age group, because he believes that he is ready for this Manning Cup, and he's not interested in playing at a level below. He's not interested in lowering his standard. So I just love that mentality. The kids are also very confident, and that's something that I really noted, how confident they are, and in spite of their slow start, they really do believe that they can go on to make big waves and ripples within the rest of this Manning Cup.
Yeah, another thing is them being welcoming to the international players. You heard how the captain spoke about the two players that came in. You heard how the coach spoke about the two players that came in, and how he spoke about his team. It seemed like they welcomed them into the family, and it seemed like a close-knit group there. So I like that. How do you feel about international players though?
That gave me Reggae Boys vibes. Remember when this whole xenophobia thing was a big theme on the internet? Yeah. How some of the local-based players, or not local-based, but some of the Jamaican-born players weren't as receptive as the English-born players, and so on and so forth. That problem is non-existent within this program. They're all one. They're all here for one goal, and that's to win the Manning Cup, and that's all they're focused on, in spite of where an individual is born.
How do you feel about players from overseas coming to play in the Manning Cup though, and schools giving scholarship to those players? How do you feel about it?
Absolutely love it. Obviously the reason why you go out of Jamaica to get players is because those players are good enough to compete, and even better than them here. And if we introduce better level players into the Jamaican ecosystem of football, then it will produce better football. In addition to the fact that we now open up ourselves to have more players from the region become eligible to play for Jamaica in the long run.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that cannot hurt.
Yeah, I understand that, and for those reasons I also like it. The one thing I'd say though, we can't get too carried away because obviously the Manning Cup, a part of the Manning Cup is to develop the talent that we have here. So I would want to see it, it just become a competition that people want to win and go all over the world for youngsters to win.
That's true.
But
Because we carry in a Mexican and we develop him that good, and he's not playing for Jamaica.
Exactly. So we still have to keep the Jamaican-ness about the Manning Cup. This is not professional football or even semi-pro football. So, but I like the addition of players from the region though.
One question I wish I had asked one of the international-based players or the international players is, had they been given the chance to represent Jamaica? If
Yeah,
they choose?
that would have been a good question.
Yeah, that's something I should have asked. But I'm sure we'll be seeing St. Jago again.
There we go. People, tell us if you like this feature. It was a good one, bro. We came to St. Jago, we delivered. Don't forget though to like this video if you really like the video.
Even if you don't like it, still like
I
it.
don't like it, never like it.
Still
Don't
like
dislike it though. Don't dislike it. We're not going with that. Yeah, subscribe to This or That Sports TV and leave a comment under the video. What's the one of them, bro?
Share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure that at least 6 subscribe. Because if each and every one of you guys watching this Manning Cup feature right now can get us 6 subscribers, you know how many subscribers that will get us by the end of the day?
Yeah, people. Also, thank you guys for getting us to 3,000 subscribers. An easy match that now, 6 times 3. People, do the match down in the comment section. We like that one there. Yeah, people, don't forget though. This or That Sports TV.
And well.
Yeah.